Hi, we are Team Hydrogeeks, and today we will be explaining our solution here, which is called the Smart Tank, as well as an extension of it, Smart Pipes. I'll hand over to Ndumiso to explain what it does.
Okay, this is our new project called Super Tanks. These have a screen here to display the temperature of the water inside this tank. Then we have the amount of water inside this tank is displayed on this, and we can just turn the button like if we request the amount of water we want, like maybe we want 10 or 20 liters, but this is our millimeters. We're gonna request for 50 millimeters for now to show you. Then we start. Automatically this thing will run. After that will stop after this 50 millimeters, so there's no water wastage, something like that. Yes, so this guy will take it further.
The problem we're trying to solve is water being wasted and water leakage. So with this project, how we collect data on this project will, each and every village, for instance, let's say we'll put one electronic smart tank. So it will depend on how people use this water. So we'll take the measurement of the water every week, and then that's how we collect our data, and we'll obviously send it to the government, and they will have to refill the tank. And then we'll also collect data checking if, let's say for instance, 30% of the water is left inside the tank, and then we call them and then we check how long it took them to refill the tank, and then the other day, let's say maybe it's 10%, and then we call them and then we check how long it also took them to refill the tank. Or otherwise, if it's in a small village, you can take pipes that will fetch water from the river if the tank is empty.
Basically, this project appeals to less privileged communities, especially your rural communities, and townships. And what it uses is big data, which we've just learned about today at Juno Day. Basically, you can come up with patterns to identify how water regulations can be managed, seeing that South Africa is a country that suffers from water scarcity. I'll hand over to Petronella to explain on smart pipes.
Okay, well, because we have water scarcity in South Africa, we also have another problems concerning water leakages and cracked pipes and whatnot. So with smart pipes, we're trying to implement a solution that's gonna monitor water flow and water pressures in main pipelines in rural areas. in commercial areas and industrial areas, where firstly we're going to record the amount of water that's usually used on a daily basis. So if we know that during peak hours how much water is used, and off peak how much water is usually used, but now when there is a crack in the main line, we'll notice the difference in water flow and the volume of water, and by that the sensors will then detect the change in flow rate and volumes, which will report back to the main source and will tell us, and from that we'll know that we need to implement a solution to the cracked lines or leaking lines, or if the plumbing is just bad. So that will also help with just that problem, and will save up lots of money because the water is already clean. So yeah.
Okay, this thing doesn't actually, like, we don't have to call the department. This thing, like, it will be a part of a program, like when this tank is empty, like it will automatically send a message to the water department that, oh, the tank is empty, you have to come and refill it, something like that. So, but we haven't done that because we didn't have other components to deal with that. So the other thing here is, like, let's take you want to refill a 20 liter, then you accidentally punch or press 25 liters. So you don't like you think it will take care itself because it's a program. This thing will be designed in such a way when the water starts to split all over, it will automatically stops. But we haven't done that because we are still out of components. Thank you.